morning, Ionson Valley. This is Marie's Kitchen and welcome. So today, what are we going to do today? Chicken. Chicken with a lemon sauce, a little bit of cilantro. We'll talk about that later. So let's get to it. So I have quite a large pan. Two nice quarter of chicken. There's some breast and there is a leg. And the first thing I'm going to do 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. There is 1. There is 2. I think I'm going to go with 4. 3. Yep. 4 it is. 4 tablespoons of olive oil. You know I love cooking with olive oil. I'm going to place the chicken. Et voila. I'm gonna just set aside my pan here, and you can see here I have three onions. I'm gonna dice. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, and you can do 2 onions. I love onions. And they're going to reduce quite a bit with the cooking. So I'm going to make 3. And you know how easy it is to just chop the onions. I'm going to show you in slow motion again. So this is the way I do it, but it doesn't matter how you do it as long as you have diced onions. And then those little guys going to go in the pan with the chicken and olive oil. And then we're going to put in high heat for about a few minutes until it's brown, you know, golden brown. And then we'll put the lemon. So, but one thing at a time. See, it's quite a bit of onions, but I like it. And you don't have to do 3. Seriously, you can do less, but you know, it's a preference. I like. And then this recipe we can call lemon chicken. I will call it lemon chicken à la Marie. How about that? So we pour all the onions with the chicken. There. Boom. Et voila. You know me, I love easy recipe. And those little guys will go there. So now next thing we do, that goes in high heat. We're going to golden brown. Voila. I'm going to cover them. And we are back. And we are going to make the sauce. So we have a little bit over, half a cup of lemon juice. And I do my own juice. I squeeze the lemon. This was about a cup of cilantro. And what I'm going to add with the sauce, it's 1 tablespoon of regular sugar. 1 tablespoon. There, we mixed. We're going to mix that. Smells good. Okay, now if you don't like cilantro, some people doesn't, you can substitute the cilantro with parsley. I will go with Italian parsley, curly parsley, it doesn't matter. But you could do that. So this is ready. Oh, it smells so good. The lemon and the cilantro. And we have to wait until the chicken is golden brown before we put this juice with the chicken. All right, our chicken is getting brownish. Yep. See, actually the onions is already brownish. Look at that. It's yum. Can you hear this sound? I like that. All right, I think I am ready to throw. I'm going to put on medium now. And I'm going to throw the juice, lemon juice with the cilantro. If you want to learn a French word today, cilantro in French is coriandre. Coriandre, C-O-R-I-A-N-D-R-E. Coriandre. Cilantro. Completely different. Oops. Allez. Et voilà. The juice is there. And I'm going to mix the whole thing very well with the onions and the chicken. And it smells so good. Like I said earlier, when I was chopping the onions, I'm sorry. I like onions, so I put 3 big ones. But you don't have to put that much onions if you're not too crazy about onions. But like I say, I like it, so I put a little bit extra. And like I always tell you guys, cooking, it's all about feelings too, you know. If you feel like, well, I think I'm going to put a little bit of this or less of that, it's okay. So, and you are probably asking yourself, well, she didn't put any salt and pepper. This is the time where we're going to do that. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Some salt, not a little. I think I'm going to put a little bit more. Those are 2 big pieces of chicken. And some pepper. And I'm using a tongue too, because that's easier also to turn the chicken. And I'm using a spatula as well. And I'm going to mix one more time very well. And this is going to be covered for about 15 minutes, medium high. Et voilà. Be right back.
Your job is serving clients, making goals and meeting them, hiring staff, paying expenses, and looking for business opportunities. Our job is to make sure you have the resources to keep doing your job. This is Community Banking, D.L. Evans Bank.
Better food, better price, better service. Atkinson's Market, supporting local farmers since 1956.
All right, now we are going to put 2 cups of water, just regular water, room temp, here, with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And this is going to be some kind, it will create some kind of gravy after a while, but you mix very well. And after 15-20 minutes of cooking with the chicken and lemon sauce, we are going to add this. Remember also, I didn't mention that, but make sure you flip from time to time your chicken who is cooking, you know. There, this is your water and just 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And we are going to add that to the chicken after 15-20 minutes. All right, now I'm going to check the chicken before I throw my water and cornstarch. Look at this. That looks really good. Woohoo! And look at the, see, I put 3 3 onions, and it looks like they barely have any onions here. So, yeah, it's about, don't forget to flip your chicken from time to time during the cooking. So what we're gonna do now, I am gonna throw my water. It's been 15 minutes. If it's a big piece of chicken, you know it's gonna be more than 15 minutes, right? That just makes sense. So it's up to you. So if you have 2 nice pieces, like I will say, a piece like this one, like I put, it's kind of big. So I put 20 minutes before putting the water. with the cornstarch. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put it on high just for this section. Just make sure then it's all there. Yep. Perfect. So bring it back to a boil. Mixed very well. And this is going to create some kind of gravy, the sauce. Okay. I'm going to wait until it's boiling again and then put on medium. This is also something you can do. I, in my case, just love the mushrooms. And I did that recipe before, and I had some mushroom left over, and I thought, oh, okay, why not? I'm gonna just throw the mushroom, and it was absolutely delicious. So I decide to show you, you don't have to, but I decide to put some mushrooms, and I love mushrooms. So this is 2 cups of mushrooms, and I'm gonna make sure they all into the juice. There. Now we are gonna leave it on for another, I will say 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna cover for maybe 5, and I put on medium right now. And let's see. Oh, smells so good. Forgot to do something. This is where I have a spoon here, and that's, I have to taste. That's when you taste the seasoning, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I need a little bit. I do need a little bit more salt, definitely. So I'm gonna put a little bit more salt. The lemon, it's really there. You can taste it. And again, if you like, I think I needed a little bit more salt. There, not much, but a little bit. I'm gonna try to toast. Mix very well. And you let it cook for another 15 minutes. Look at that, the gravy already had take shape there. Oh, looks delicious. What I would serve this with rice, another good side dish will be mashed potatoes. It will really, those two, the rice and the mashed potatoes, will be delicious with this dish, with a green salad or a green beans or whatever. But we already have mushroom here, so I think I will go with rice or mashed potatoes. So let's that cook for another 15 minutes. And then when we come back, you know what we're gonna do, right? So we'll be right back. See you in a bit.
There's a time for dreaming, a time for planning, and a time for action. Wherever you are in your timeline, we are the local bank that you can count on. In times like these, it's good to have a bank like this. D.L. Evans Bank. This is community banking.
I moved out to Idaho 4 years ago. So I met a lot of people, and I really, really like it here. You know, if you don't have something like that that brings you into other people's lives, it takes a long time to get to know people.
Let the event dazzle your guests by creating a sensational experience. Let the event take your party over the top.
All right, here is the final, woohoo, steamy, and smells so good, yum, yum. All right, that's a big piece, but I have, oh yeah, and guess what? I had some rice left over, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just display the rice on the plate. But like I say, mashed potatoes will work perfect with this dish. You know me and my little greens and decoration. I'm gonna put some there. And we are gonna take, see that was a big piece. So, there, we're gonna put that on top. And then I am going to scoop some juice. Oh, look at this. The mushrooms, the onions, the gravy. My goodness, this is delicious. I think it's going to be delicious. Or maybe not. Who knows? A little bit more greens just because I like it. Let's put this little guy on the side. And I'm going to taste. Okay. I'm going to go for the meat. See, it's very well done. A little bit of onion and mushrooms, a little piece, and some juice. Yeah. I mean, I wish I can say, oh, it's bad, but I can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. It's really good. That acidity of the lemon with the cilantro, I think it's a great mixture. I mean, I like it. I really do. So this is obviously for 2 people, but for me, it's 1 for 2 because it's a lot of meat. And if you have leftover, you can always make sandwiches, with the chicken. In any case, this is a great recipe. You can do it with rice, with mashed potatoes. You can prepare this dish in advance and keep it in the refrigerator for guests if you're busy, mom or whatever. But note that you can do this ahead of time. So see you next time on Ionson Valley in Marie's Kitchen. Until then, remember, cooking is love as far as I'm concerned, and we will see you soon. Au revoir. Bye. Back in my plate.